This one!
It's him! Rub some acid in his eyes. That'll freshen him up. Master, evilness truly suits you. Let us go forth. There are nefarious deeds to be done. I feel the land quaking with fear already.
Where are we going again?
I am Nob, Minion Master and devoted servant of darkness. The haziness will pass, and your muscles will become limber again. You have been asleep for a very long time. This cavern is the spawning pit, sire, where new minions are born and live. Now you are here, you can call forth minions from this minion gate. Ah, look at those keen little evil faces, ready to loot and pillage at your command. Let us continue. Follow me if you wish to study the finer points of combat and minion control. Of course, if you want to get straight to the smiting, then I shall meet you in the throne room upstairs. Your minions will follow you wherever you go, Master, unless you give them a task. Being Overlord is more than just throwing a few fireballs and causing chaos. Proper evil takes skill and maybe, well, just a bit of mayhem. I think the Sleeping Beauty's a little rusty. Oh, our jester, sire. I really should have nailed him out for the crows long ago. Teach him to respect his Overlord. See? It's all coming back now. Evil is not something you just forget. Come on, princess! You move like a dead badger! Shame you don't smell as good. He's out of your reach, sire. Use your minions to shut his flapping mouth. Right, Mr. Overlord, show me some evil. If you need your minions to follow a complicated route, then you must sweep them through it. Don't let him get away, sire. Sweep your minions after him. Bet he'll whittle himself silly. I think you're ready, Master. Accompany me to the throne room. Evil deeds won't do themselves. Feel free to beat him further if you wish. Your throne room, sire. Alas, one cannot be a bastion of evil these days without wretched heroes lining up to prove themselves. That last lot were particularly bothersome, killing your predecessor like that. Still, You're here now, sire. Evil will always find a way. They also looted and destroyed much of the tower. But it's merely a setback for the forces of darkness, sire. You are our new Overlord. Rebuild your tower, punish those so-called heroes, and re-establish a dark domain. This is the tower portal, sire. Sadly, it's missing its power source, the tower heart. However, there's still a tiny bit of energy left. It's just enough to transport you to the last known location of the heart. When you're ready, sire, step through the gate. I shall meet you on the other side. Ah, you made it through the gate, sire. This tranquil wilderness, so rural and idyllic. Hideous, is it not? Try not to inhale it, my lord. You can summon your minions from these gates. They are ancient arcane links between your tower and this land. Currently, you can only summon browns. You must find the other lost minion tribes before you can summon them. Perhaps we may recover some of our looted tower objects in this lush, verdant abomination. Your minions are waiting. They need only to be summoned. Brown minions are your main fighters. They will happily die, so you don't have to.
Oh! Halflings took over my farm! Tied me up in the sun to scare the birds. Now, those pumpkins are plotting against poor Bob. They want revenge for all the pies I made, and the soup, and the jelly, and the ice cream. I hear the pumpkins whispering at night, but I won't leave my farm to the halflings. Oh no, they're worse than the pumpkins. Please help get Bob's farm back. Oh.
That showed him.
Oh, you'd better get going, Sonny. The path behind my house leads to the village of Spree. Oh, I bet there are more of them fat little demons about, so be careful.
The tower heart. The halflings must have used it to grow pumpkins. The little fools. They have no idea of the real power it contains. Clear those pumpkins and let's get it back to the tower. Hold your share, Gubbin, you useless sack of pus. It is back where it belongs. This is the heart of the tower, sire. It will play a vital role in helping re-establish your dark domain. It will allow you to visit the tower whenever you wish and provide access to all of the tower's resources. And look, it seems to have bestowed a little gift upon you, sire. You can now control 10 minions. Ha! And it seems to have retained one of its spells, the Fireball spell. Robust fellow. Might have known he'd make it. I'll teach you how to use him when the need arises, but I urge you, sire, find more of our missing tower objects. A crane would be particularly handy. Then we could clear the debris around here, open up some rooms. Unfortunately, I am not the evil entity that I once was. I cannot take the feel of lush green grass under my feet and birdsong in my ears. In fact, I think I need to find a dark corner and something to pummel. I shall stay here. The heart will allow me to speak directly to you, sire, and see and hear what you do. Use the gate to return to the halfling domain. Testing. 1, 2. Is this thing working? It's a bit grubby. Can you hear me, master? Oh, there you are. And now, sire, head for that peasant village. Spree! Revolting name.
Halflings approaching. Get ready.
Hang on. Those ain't halflings. Look at the one with the helmet.
Could be 2 halflings holding up some armour. Yeah, I bet that's it. I don't trust those sneaky little what's-names.
Maybe you're right. Here, prove you ain't halflings and free our men from the camps down the road.
If you are, stay right there so I can get my aim straight. Now that Lord Spree's gone, we're the last line of defence.
We let 'em in and they'll have us in one of those work camps before you can say tea and cakes.
Go on, get out of here. Sure you're not a coward like Lord Spree.
Yeah, and try not to die horribly like he did.
Yeah, we ain't letting you in unless you prove you're not one of them knee-nutters.
Halflings. Joust them! There, in the field, greedy little halflings. Use your firebolt spell on the wheat and roast them like suckling pigs. One last thing, sire. Killing innocents, and I use the term loosely, increases your corruption level. This attracts more evil energy, which increases your powers. However, this is rarely suitable for establishing a long-term evil plan. That requires people, living people. Gratitude comes with its own rewards.
You rescued us. Our kneecaps are safe from the halflings.
Although Spree Village is still free, some of our brothers are being held in a work camp down the road.
After that halfling, Melvin Underbelly, came back from his adventures, they called him a hero. Then things went very wrong.
Melvin used to be small. Well, small for a halfling, anyway. But he developed a vast appetite.
No, he's huge. I got too close to him once, nearly lost an arm. His henchmen stole our food and forced us to work in the fields to grow more food for Melvin.
Get us out of here!
Hurrah! Our liberator! Hey, we don't need this crane anymore. You take it.
Well, it is ours, wretched creatures. Quickly, sire, have your minions bring it to the waypoint gate. Now we have the crane, we can start to rebuild your tower, sire. That crane is just the job. Your minions are opening up the dungeon. Do go see it. It's so soothing. You can fight almost anything you like down there. Good evening, minions! Welcome to fight time! Yeah! It's dreary, dark, and dank here in the dungeon, just how we like it. Now, put your claws together for the Overlord!
You saved us! Our boys are safely home! Oh, a fine job, my lord.
Oh, never doubted you for a second. We were just having a little fun with you earlier. No offense, eh?
Have your fellas move our barrier, then go and have a tankard or two at the Happy Mule. It's on me.
Ah, it's nice to see folks enjoying themselves for a change. Quite a wild bunch, aren't they? Back home in Ruboria, I'm called Archibald Damius Methuselah Wobbleboard III, but folks around here just call me Archie. We've had some tough times. The halflings have ransacked most of the farms, and everyone's turned up in Spree on my doorstep. They voted me mayor. I got the drinks, yeah, but no food to feed them. Look, I really need some valiant knights to get us back the food the halflings stole from us. Their village lies to the east. I bet they're keeping it there. Go on. Full tummies for us equals fuller pockets for you, if you get my drift.
We found the nest, sire. Careful! You should not alarm them all at once. Otherwise, they'll have your minions upside down in a pot before you know it. The halflings have got holes everywhere. Seal them up and stop those overgrown weevils.
Please! Oh, get us out of here! It's the wheel over there!
What a fine specimen. It must have taken them years to grow. Smash it up. There's the food. Use your minions to move it, master.
Oh, you found it. Oh, Spree, saved. Thank you, Lord.
If you could just place the food over here, Lord, we shall take it up to Spree.
Hey!
A generous act. I hope Spree will reward you accordingly.
You're a gent. I couldn't have spent another night listening to my grumbling stomach. You're welcome at the Happy Mule anytime.
Careful. This is the only bit of farmland we've managed to save from the halflings.
But the crops won't be ready for months. We'll have starved by then.
Halfling patrols are still out there. We've seen them go into this old workshop. Think they're keeping something in there.
You are not flame-proof, master. Enlist the aid of the red minions. Only their skin can absorb the flames. It's one of our smelters, and those devils have captured red minions to stoke it. Silly scorchers. They must be imprisoned in the tunnels under Spree. We need to put out the fire to move the smelter. But to do that, we must be able to summon reds. You have to find the red minion hive.
Halflings! Close the gates!
Cowardly creatures! Quick, find another route. Then decide how to deal with these worthless peons.
Dark Lord, in the hope that you might have pity on us poor wretches, we offer you our finest maiden.
I ain't a maiden. They don't call me A-Stack Harriet for nothing.
She's clearly hysterical, overcome by your magnificent visage, Lord.
We could always use a few servants at the tower. Clean the place up. The spawning pit is getting rather whiffy. Although your imposing form can enter water, your minions cannot. Well, they can, but they will drown in a rather amusing way. Drowning your army is a waste. Sire, if only we had minions that could swim or float. Or not drown quite so fast. Looks like they're preparing a party down there. We should hurry up, sire. Don't want to miss it. Well. It appears Melvin, the halfling hero, is all grown up and out. Pity he doesn't have the taste in music he does in food. Looks like Melvin is making a run for it. Well, a waddle for it. Your minions seem bewitched. It does have a haunting beauty to it. Perhaps we should stay a while, revel in the melody. Oh, my feet, master. I can't stop them. Oh, I'm dancing. I'm actually dancing. Quick, do something, sire. All this for one bloated halfling hero. They could feed 100 minions. The Reds. Those halflings must be using them to start the cooking fires. That's it.
so small now.
Burst him like a balloon, Master. That is concentrated evil, sire. It accumulates in those of an especially evil disposition. And now you've dealt with Melvin, you should endeavor to find our fiery friends. Look after them and they'll look after you. Just like one big evil family. As I explained, Reds are fire immune, but they also have a powerful ranged attack. That's the Red Minion Hive, Master. Summon enough Reds to carry it to the waypoint gate. The perfect opportunity to test out your Reds on those halflings. You cannot reach them from here. You must reposition your Reds for maximum flaming carnage.
My lord, now you've got rid of Melvin, the sheep are flourishing. Take as many as you like, sire. They're breeding faster than I can count them.
Oh, more sheepies!
Castle Spree is under siege. It's burning. The demons, they came out of the air. The lady, she told us to run, so I ran and I didn't look back, even when the screaming started. I don't know if the others made it.
1,000 halflings couldn't do this much damage. I smell magic in the air. That's never a good smell. Sire, I think you should investigate further.
My lady, please hurry. They're coming.
Stay back. These people are no threat to you. Put that down. Okay, let's just run! Quick, the storeroom.
That was horrible.
Unless you want the horrible following us in here, I suggest you shut the door. Your little creatures are just darlings, aren't they? I'm Rose. Well, it seems like you can handle yourselves. Interested in a job? Have you heard about the Heaven's Peak Plague? It's nasty, very nasty. I came here to see if this place could shelter the poor lumps that aren't infected. Yet. Ugh. I need to get out of here, but I can't leave with these raiders everywhere, and I need my luggage. Could you deal with them and retrieve it for me? Those raiders don't want me helping the plague victims. They want to create chaos. If that plague gets out of Heaven's Peak, then things will get very disorganized. And I hate that. Oh, you should probably know. Those raiders had a strange creature with them. It's bound to be magical. Must have helped them get in here.
That creature's presence explains how these raiders entered the castle.
Let's head for Spree.
Bring the luggage to that female creature before she mows the place down.
My luggage. You and your little cherubs found it.
Cherubs?
I thought you were just the usual run-of-the-mill dungeon fodder, but you've surprised me. I think someone like you could use someone like me. Let's go. So this is your tower. It could use a bit of work.
Greetings, mistress. Sire, we've managed to reopen the private quarters. I've instructed the minions to take Milady's luggage there.
If you're heading to Heaven's Peak, perhaps you could investigate what's been causing the plague. I'd better get up there. Wouldn't want those little deers eating my things and getting a tummy ache. Give me a chance to spruce up the place a little, then come on up. I'll put the kettle on.
The slime, the stagnant odor, the festering corpses. It's all so homely. You'll see that the city of Heaven's Peak dominates these swamp-laden lands, my lord. Within it, the great citadel of Angelus Keep squats like a fly on a dung pile.
Look, friend, the camp is getting pretty full now. We just can't take in anymore. And your little friends look pretty far gone. I'm sorry.
I don't think he's a refugee, sir. From the way he's dressed, I'd say he's heading to the city, not away from it.
You mean you actually want to get in? What's wrong with this guy?
You know about the plague, right? The zombies. The city's been closed off. Orders of Sir William, our paladin governor. He even cancelled his own wedding. And that's ain't a woman you want to cancel on.
Look, if you and your creatures want to start wandering about, be my guest. I suppose you might find a way in if you search. But I warn you, it's not safe, and you won't get any help from us. We've enough work to do in the camp as it is. And zombies ain't the worst of it. Or they...
What's happening? What's happening? Get away from me! Get away! Get away!
Heard you might be looking for a way into Heaven's Peak. You're crazy, you know that? But I've still got a family in there. So, maybe you're the kind of crazy we need right now. See that sewer entrance over there? I've been watching it. Seen a few refugees coming out. Not many, I grant you. And some are in a bad way. A real bad way. But if you want in, there it is.
If you want to cross water, you'll need to locate the blue minions. They must be somewhere around here. They gravitate towards watery areas. A succubus. I might have known that the blues would find somewhere nice and damp to hide. As you can see, Lord, the blues are not adept fighters. But they can resurrect fallen minions. As you can see, sire, blues can cross water. You'll need their skills to retrieve that hide and bring our boys home. Blues swim like fishes. Overgrown newts, crush it at once. They're dead. The serious kind of dead. Well, you don't get up and start lurching around. No challenge there, sire. So the priests didn't escape the plague either. Looks like the Silent Order, sire. They have a temple within Heaven's Peak. Now you can see why they're called the Silent Order. Although having their mouths stitched up doesn't really give them a choice. Looks like the one in the middle has been munching on a few military brains. He's controlling the others.
Thank you, Lord. Since Sir William returned from his last crusade, the city has spiraled into chaos. There are zombies everywhere. Some say demons too. And we even had to cancel the royal wedding.
Some young harlot, I imagine, with full breasts and an empty head.
Could you look into it, Lord? I should stay here. Do what I can for these folks. Some are as frightened to go as they are to stay.
Well, that's just typical of her. I mean, of her type, sire. A silly little wench, too daft to know what she's getting herself into.
Let us in! Let us in! We are your lost sheep!
Sheepies! Sheepies! Oh, where's Sheepies?
Give us sanctuary. Give us food. We beg you.
Quiet, silent fiends. We're dying out here.
They're starving potential worshippers. Do something!
Barriers won't save you. Not in the end. They'll break through.
My mumble is a bit rusty, but I believe he's saying, "We surrender, please don't kill us." That's why he's asking the way to the nearest banana merchant. I'm inclined to go with the former. They appear to have accepted you as their new god, sire.
You been to the understreets yet? Did you see the forge? Is it really there?
There are rumors, sire, that the royal forges connect to these catacombs. I wonder if that holier-than-thou half-wit Sir William stole a smelter from our tower.
Bah, it's just schoolboy puff. There ain't no magical forge.
They say that Sir William's knights have special armour, crafted in a magical forge below the city. I don't know about that, but they sure are tough brutes.
As I suspected, Lord. There's the durium smelter. You must return it to the tower at once.
Welcome, sire. It may be hell on earth out there, but at our end, the drinks are still cold. Our beer will take you halfway to heaven, and I'm sure you will find something in here to show you the rest of the way.
Come on, Rich. We're dying of thirst here.
Welcome to the Order of the Red Door. No one is to disturb Her Majesty when she's with Sir William. Do enjoy your stay.
Sir William the Paladin has fallen from grace with a succubus queen, eh?
So she wasn't enough. She won't be happy about that.
Fidelity is not a strong point in succubi. I suspect we found the source of the plague.
You're not coming in here with your little goblins. We don't cater for those.
Who'd want to get mixed up in this? Sire, that girl William the Paladin was going to marry, well, she's my sister Velvet. We don't speak. Speaking usually means she's got herself into some kind of trouble again. Judging by this place, Velvet's in it up to her silly little neck.
You! Didn't we leave you for dead in that god-forsaken tower? You certainly should not be turning up at my party uninvited and flouting the dress code. At least you're good for a little entertainment. I do hope you can stay the distance, peon! Ha! I can't believe I spent so long defending the right and the just. I thought fun happened to other people.
Poor misunderstood young ladies. They just want a little bit of love, a little bit of death, just like the rest of us.
You have a little skill, peasant. But do not overestimate it. I have more. The wizard taught me how to seek my freedom. I won't let you take it, you uncouth lout! Never!
I'm in here. And tell that greedy dwarf king that he can't have his wedding presents back. If I'm not going to have a wedding, I at least want presents.
That's velvet.
Well, hello, dark stranger. The rumors do not do you justice. You've brought me a gift. Some little pixies. You really shouldn't have. Next time, make it something shiny and expensive. Now, let me thank you properly.
She's obviously fine. She can find her own way out.
Ooh, she's quite the tasty treat, sire.
Ugh! Gnarl, go to your corner. I'm going down there to sort this out.
Sire, the tower can only accommodate one mistress, unfortunately.
Come to play the concerned big sister? Come to spoil my fun, have you? And just as my rescuer and I were about to become better acquainted.
Sir William summoned an oversex demon, started a citywide plague, and now he's dead. I can see why you might be emotional, but stay out of my business.
Him? Oh, he was overcompensating. Believe me. I was about to walk out on him when he locked me up in here. And now you've come along, my black knight.
Can't you see through her, sire?
You're not going to let a poor girl just lie here, are you?
You should know, sire, that while you were out, I found a way to strengthen your brown and blue minions.
Common bribery, Rose. I thought that was beneath you. You know, I'd increase the abilities of his red and green pixies. And I could do so much more for you, darling, especially if you take this bed back with me.
Don't listen to her. Never listen to her. That's people's first mistake. Turn this door wheel and let's go.
You'll be sorry. She'll nag you to death.
I appreciate your loyalty, sire. Pay no attention to her. She's all talk.
Mistress Rose has already upgraded your browns, sire. You can upgrade your blues in your private quarters.
Come on, my lovelies. Pay attention or Auntie Rose will have to hurt you. My sister has some issues, sire. Father was never there and Mother spoilt her. Her own puppy, her own pony.
No sheepy.
Guess who had to clean up the blood? Speaking of cleaning, this place could do with a woman's touch. You should really get it looking a bit more homely.
Mistress Rose requests that you join her in your private quarters, sire. Master?
Sire, I think the time has come to tell you about the finer points of running an evil domain.
Stop pushing!
I have diagrams, charts, and a pot of tea on. Do come in. Now you take, sir. And some of... And you squeeze. Total annihilation. Get something sharp. Right in the... pincer maneuver. And that's how you do it, sire. Good luck.
Ow!
These roots? Oh, I've never seen anything like it.
Darn elves can't keep their own forest under control.
These roots are strangling our crops.
The forest? It's gone crazy. That ain't natural, I'm telling you.
I've tried cutting them, setting them on fire. Nothing helps.
It's elf magic. I never trusted those pointy-eared layabouts.
Evernight Forest was once filled with elven magic. Creature and plant existed harmoniously amid leafy canopies and sun-dappled pools. Now it is dank, dark, corrupted. Ooh, I like what they've done with the place.
Who trespasses on this once verdant soil? What creature has the dreaming brought forth? Alas, Oberon is truly sickened.
Elves, even dead ones, can speak telepathically to all magical beings, sire. Lazy creatures.
It must prove that it is not a manifestation made flesh.
If you are of the earth and not of the mind, seek out the one-horned beasts.
Once they bestowed healing, but now they crave the blood of living creatures. All living creatures.
Blood! Blood!
Release them from their pain and return here. Only then shall you learn more of Evernight's sorrow.
Soppy, overrated pit ponies. Elves are despised. Not as much as bloody unicorns. Ah, I see one plague.
The beasts are slain. Alas, it is only a brief light that shines within this darkness.
Listen to the forest. Its sadness will tell you more.
Oberon Greenhaze once traveled the lands, vanquishing great. At last he returned. Our great hero lost his taste for battle. When the dwarven invaders came, he would not fight. Oberon's blade became dull, his bowstring brittle, and he would not wake from his slumber. Around him grew this tree, swaddling him in its branches. Then the dreaming came.
Oh!
Oberon gave form to his blackest dreams. They drove out the invaders. The tree grew over the place where the invaders entered our lands, but its roots drew power from the forest, corrupting all within. Now Oberon's nightmares rule Evernight.
Oh, so sad. Oberon. Catchy name. That elf is protected by a powerful shield master. The roots give it energy. No doubt the dwarf domain is bloated with the spoils of war. We must find a way through, Lord.
We, the lost children of the goddess, praise her. For she is mother to all races, but embraces the elves as her kindred.
Do not forsake us, Elf Mother!
To fight the dreaming is to fight the wind. The leaves on the trees, the birds in the sky. It is everywhere.
One by one we fell, and the forest floor cradled us like dying leaves.
Even in death, we will protect the statue.
The footprints of death still linger. They taunt us.
Elves, they're so depressing. Pull yourself together, man.
The shield is weakening. We must destroy the other root nodes, sire.
What? What is happening? The tree. I feel it quivering.
Poison pods. Delicious, sauteed in a splash of demon's bile. Deadly, of course. So perhaps they'd be more useful for dispensing a touch of mass carnage.
The sacred grove is the last place in Evernight untouched by corruption. See, our ancient tree still stands.
The area is infested. Those creatures don't know how to destroy the tree.
I know you need aid, stranger. Over by the tree is an ancient artifact.
The Viridian Caverns. The green minions must have made their home here. You must follow them, Master. Follow! Follow. Green smell. Green smell. Boo! Greens are also known for their poor hygiene. Look at this place. Even evil creatures should have standards. Use the greens to pick up the green hive. You will need it to summon more of them. How nice. Company. Do kill them quickly, sire.
You are journeying toward damnation, outsider. We are the ever-vigilant ones, sworn to protect the tombs of our heroes fallen in battle. We guard their rest until the day when they shall rise and reclaim our fallen kingdom.
It seems that the tombs hold the key to this place. Be thankful for the foolishness of others.
Intruders! Defilers! Infidels! Cease so I may strip the quivering flesh from your unholy bones!
Go no further. We are the watchful ones.
It's gone! The statue's gone! I told you lot to hurry up! Fools! We're meant to be the thieves. And look, those rock huggers have got here first. Let's get out of here. You, call the overseer.
Honey, love muffin, I found you. You mustn't use the overseer, Snugglebottom. The old man don't like it.
Clearly I didn't hit you hard enough.
You, I don't like you beaming off like that, my little thieving sugar plum.
Just stop talking.
It makes Khan angry.
Look what you did. Come on, you great lug. Let's go.
We are lost. We are lost. The statue is gone. She has been taken from us. Is the destruction of our race not enough for those barbarians?
We beseech you, return her, and you will not find us without gratitude. Until then, we shall mourn.
Mourn? Never rely on an elf to do anything useful. This node is sturdier than the rest. Something must have strengthened it. And there is the something now. The proximity of those trolls must have toughened the node. That was the last root node, sire. The shield is down. Now let's see if that elf can keep his eyes open long enough to fight. He can sleep all he likes in the afterlife.
Once I deserted my people, my forest, and I have been punished. I will not desert them again. Wait, I pray. I cannot control it. They are coming. They are coming. Finish this. Free me from this torment. The eternal sleep has claimed him.
The earth stirs beneath us. Ever night will be reborn.
Return the Mother Goddess statue to us, blessed of the elves, and every tree in this forest will sing your praises.
We are on the outskirts of the Golden Hills, home to the dwarves. Now, dwarves, sire, they're like angry beards on legs. Angry beer-soaked beards on legs. dwarves like anything that fires or burns, and especially explodes. Make that their downfall, sire. Like minions, dwarves are never more ferocious than when they've had a drink. So, watch out, sire. Those pipes channel beer straight from the brewery. It's potent stuff. These creatures may be deadly, but they have no love for dwarves. Perhaps that can be of use to us.
I've never seen the point of slugs. They seem to exist merely to be squashed.
He is no dwarf.
Let us out! Let us out!
Quick, before the guards return!
Such a proud race, reduced to servitude. Sometimes even gods have a sense of humor.
To think that such a thing could come to pass.
The Mother Goddess will watch over us, for we alone are her rightful children.
They're trapped down there by those slimy beasts! What good is gold? They cannot eat it, sleep upon it, nor use it as a weapon.
Gold! Music to my ears. Along with the words trapped elves. Now we just have that 20-ton problem blocking our way.
Poor creature's going to get a stomachache, sire. Best to put it out of its misery.
If it's gold you seek, there is plenty deeper in the mine.
Help us. Help us.
The gold is yours. We don't want it.
Slay those beasts and free us.
The place is locked down. King Goldo heard of the cancelled wedding in Heaven's Peak. Now he has gone to Angelus Keep to retrieve his wedding gifts.
They say that thieves have been spotted at the new temple construction site. Goldo is so fearful that they're after his gold that the royal halls are being locked down until they are dealt with.
Thieves, huh? Wouldn't want them to steal the statue before we had a chance to.
The Mother Goddess statue. Stolen. They make us work. Build a new temple.
I confess, Master, I have been hatching somewhat of, let's call it, a cunning plan. I won't bore you with details just yet, but it involves gaining access to that statue. Ah, there's the statue. Judging by that walking cliff face down there, the dwarves are expecting trouble. Don't disappoint them, Master. Ha! As I suspected, it's the creature from the elf temple, sire. Jewel, that thieving female, is still after the statue. Oh, Mama? Masterful work, sire. Now, we come to the critical phase in my cunning plan. Sweep brown minions onto the statue and see what happens. Yes, Master! Hello! Aha! So the old rumors were true. The statue is hollow. Taking position! More minions, sire! More! Yes, Master! When they arrive in her domain, your minions will creep out and start looking for a gate. Let us leave this place. Give her a chance to do her dirty work in peace. contact me when they have activated a gate for you. Then you may spread your evil domain even further, sire. Won't that be nice?
The Arcanium mine is overrun! We did not even have time to save the smelter!
It's the Arcanium smelter. The smelter of smelters, sire. It will allow you to create some truly superior weaponry and armor.
That's just not hygienic. There's never a cartload of salt around when you need one.
Your minions have opened the Tower Forge. The smelter is being taken there. Visit the forge, Dark One, and create weapons and armor truly worthy of an Overlord. Ah, the forge, sire. This place has brought forth weapons that could slay troll kings and armor that could stop a dragon's breath. Giblet has been promoted to Forge Master. He will show you around. The smelter is heating, sire. Please follow Giblet to the forge chamber. Forging is restful for the mind, sire. Helps clear your head for the evil deeds ahead. The dwarves are fiercely secret about their brewing rituals. This fort must guard the brewery. This is the center of the dwarves' brewing operations. Their empire is built upon this beverage. Do not expect a welcome mat and a guided tour. The brewery runs right through the mountain. Goldo's stronghold must be on the other side. The dwarves only build their houses underground to stop rain getting in their beer. Perhaps it's time to sober them up, sire. I smell beer. That's the heart of the brewery, sire. If you don't want those dwarves supping minion-flavored beer, I would advise caution. The beer kettle! Loot this, and you'll strike a decisive blow against the dwarves. They can't cope with sobriety.
Drunken scoundrels, obviously too busy swilling beer to keep up proper maintenance.
Return it to the tower, and your minions will get a permanent boost.
And they'll be right terrors to put to bed.
The last of the elven women. I heard them in there, crying out to me. Without them, our ancient race is surely doomed.
You would go into the lair of Evernight's destroyer? Riches abound. But you must be prepared to slay the master and his beast. They say he calls the beast Roly.
Slaying and riches. I see no downside to this idea, Master. It looks like all the mining has weakened the structure of this place. You don't want to end up buried in rubble and chunks of dwarf. That must be Goldo. statue has arrived in Jules' domain, sire. Your minions have escaped and are searching for a suitable tower gate. Sire, there seems to be a surge of evil energy coming from the Mellow Hills. Your peasants are being drawn towards it.
The gods have surely smiled upon us lowly peons.
They have given us a way to escape our dark overlord. It must be a passage. A passage to heaven.
Do I get wings? I want wings! Do they have wings? Oh, I hope they have wings.
Come on, let's be free from this sheep-killing, pumpkin-smashing overlord.
That overlord can grow his own bloody food. I'm going where there's a halo with my name on it.
And wings! Don't forget the wings!
I had some wings once. Gave me a rash. However, sire, you have an evil domain to uphold. You can't just let your subjects wander off. It's bad for your image. Find out where they're going and stop them. It appears this place isn't so heavenly after all. Still, we can't just have evil abysses cropping up anywhere they like and threatening your evil domination. I remember when one appeared in the minion dung pile. Gave Giblet quite a shock. No, can't have that. You must investigate further, sire.
We weren't trying to run away from you, honest. Don't go near the pumpkins, I tell you. They're fearless little varmints. I saw them eat a sheep once. A whole one. Hooves and all. Whoa! What are you doing, you little brutes? Don't you threaten me. Oh, okay. They're gonna cook me. Get me back to my home and I'll give you something for your little jabs.
It's the tormented spirit of Melvin, sire. Looks like he's getting all the food he could ever wish for down here. All that flesh wobbling from side to side. Oh, it's almost hypnotic. Oh, this should be interesting. That's the way to end a meal. Let's see how Melvin fares on an eternal diet of dirt and earthworms. Actually, a nice juicy earthworm can be rather yummy. That glowing object must be the key to controlling this abyss, sire. Keep those wraiths distracted and return it to the tower gate. The Mellow Hills abyss is yours, Dark Master. Please don't try bringing it back to the tower. Giblet is already getting nasty flashbacks. The minions that escaped from that Mother Goddess statue are still searching for a tower gate, sire. Oh, I feel another surge of evil energy, my lord. It's coming from Heaven's Peak. Must be another of those wretched abyss gates. I can feel 2 more energy surges, my lord. There are more gates. One is enrapturing the elves of Evernight, so we can only hope it leads to something horrible. And either those dwarves have started blowing themselves up, or another gate has emerged in the Golden Hills. Oh, another of those gates. Perhaps all that concentrated evil from those heroes is forcing something to the surface, like some kind of suffocating pustule.
I hear it's a new theatrical production about the glories of the elven race.
places, everybody! Elves.
My eyes cannot continue to watch this travesty.
Wraiths! And Oberon Greenhaze! Ah, I see we have a special guest at the back. Now, welcome to the Terror of Evernight Forest. I do hope you enjoy the show. Act 1, in which the elven race live peacefully deep in the Evernight Forest, protected by the unworthy deity, the Mother Goddess.
Oh, brother, how lucky we elves are to live in the bounteous green bosom of Evernight.
Aye, my friend, we are. Let us pray to the Mother Goddess.
For although she is a cold and uncaring harlot, undeserving of worship, she alone will listen to our woe, our sorrow, and our poetry.
Cold and uncaring harlot, eh? The writer of this play doesn't seem to like the Mother Goddess much, or the elves for that matter. I think I'm a fan already.
Act 2, in which the dwarves attack Evernight, crushing the elves into the ground of their precious forest.
Now that's entertainment.
Act 3, in which the Terror comes to Evernight Forest. Oh, where is it? Where's the Terror? I want the Terror! Oh, what do you mean it's broken? Okay, back to Act 1 again, everyone. It's not like you lot don't need to practice.
Oh, shame! Just as it was getting good. Perhaps you should locate this Terror of Evernight, sire. Help end things with a bang. Without the Terror, the play can't progress to the third act. Oh, I hear it has a great ending, sire. Truly epic. There must be a way further backstage. Well, if in doubt, push, smash, or kill until you get some answers, master.
Aye.
There's the Abyss Stone, sire. Oberon's roots are covering it. You must be right behind the stage, sire. It's where all the lovely, wonderful magic of the theatre happens. This must be where those wraiths playing the dwarves get ready, sire. Ah, splendid work. Very moving. You couldn't get me an autograph, could you? It's rolling. That must be the Terror. You know, I think this could be your starring role. Your audience are waiting, Dark Master. He's certainly keen to see Oberon suffer. You can't fault his dedication to the craft.
Burn him! Burn him! Burn the hero! This is my play and my abyss.
They're after the stone, my lord.
No! Without my actors, how can I have my play? Without my play, how will I be remembered? I must be remembered.
I know that voice, that condescending tone. Don't worry, it'll come to me, sire.
So, you enjoyed the show, sub-creature. I see you have an appreciation for the finer points of punishment. Your actions amuse me. I have plenty more abysses. Why don't you entertain me by trying to conquer those? You and your little vermin army.
You are master of the Elven Abyss, sire. However, if what he said is true, we have work to do. It is another gate, sire.
Oh, sire, our women went into this gate. Apart from Molly at the inn, that is. Even though those demons have gone, our girls won't come out. They say they're fed up with us.
And I want my tea. And my tummy hurts. And my socks are full of holes. Please see if you can talk some sense into them, Dark Lord.
This is clearly some new breed of evil, sire. Proceed with caution.
Oh, not you. That thing. What was its name again? I forget. Anyway, it opened up this abyss for us so we could get a bit of peace from those creatures of yours.
Up in Heaven's Peak, it was succubus this, succubus that. Why don't you have wings like she's got?
And it's all his fault. Now that filthy slug is oozing around and stopping our lackeys cleaning properly.
They're useless at anything else. Can't arrange flowers. Can't even cross-stitch a sampler.
I'm trying my best, my lady.
Play along, sire. Play along. I know it's undignified, but we must lure this evil out in the open.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Clean that up at once. You'll find the cleaning machine over there.
You'll need more than a minion to operate that, Master. It's a known fact that paladins remove 99% of all household stains, including demon vomit, rabid badger phlegm, and slug goo.
Yes, that's a very fitting punishment. You cleaned up his mess. Now he can clean up ours.
Well, would you look at that, Val? He's done it. He's actually done it.
Perhaps you can be of use elsewhere. Let him through, girls!
We thought a bit of greenery around here would brighten the place up. Tea on the lawn, a spot of croquet, you know. But that stuff just keeps growing, and we're not mowing it. Adequate. Very adequate. Now, how can we sit down for a nice bit of embroidery in a place like this? The slugs keep breeding and attracting the rats. I keep poking them with my knitting needles, but they won't go away.
One almost feels sorry for them. The rats and slugs, that is. Consider these to be mercy killing, sire. Yes.
I can see you've really got the hang of this. But don't think you're coming up here without bringing us a present. Yes. Something pretty that smells nice.
I think I have a few old eyeballs in my room, Lord. Or I could get Gubbin to dig around in the dung pile. That's it, sire. You've subdued them on behalf of all males everywhere. We'll soon have them out of their evil ways and into something small and insubstantial. Coming, mistress. The kettle's just boiled. No, I won't forget the biscuits. Oh, drat. It's off the hook. There's the abyss stone, sire. Better take it quickly before the creature those females mentioned comes back. Was it a creature? Memory like a sheep these days. Perhaps it was a plant or some kind of giant bee. Of the Heaven's Peak Abyss, sire. Now, about those ladies in some insubstantial clothing. Seems there's something in there the dwarves want, which probably means it's drinkable or valuable. Sire, I detect some sentience emanating from that golden Goldo statue. I think our grumpy little friend's spirit may still reside in it. A golden prison! Now that's eternal damnation with some style.
Thank you.
Ha! Look at him trundling after that gold. They still can't resist it. Why don't you see what happens if you lure him to a bigger piece? Understandably, that wraith doesn't get tired of watching dwarves explode. However, we're going to need him out of the way if you want that gold. And by out of the way, I mean dead. Again. The smell of gold is luring them out, sire.
That dwarf's hatred for Goldo is even greater than their lust for gold. His incarceration amused me, but perhaps it is only fitting that he is hacked apart by his own people.
Goldo certainly doesn't like it. Go on, hit him harder, hit him harder! The Abyss Stone is buried inside Goldo. Better lure a few more angry beards in here to dig that little fellow out. Playful types, those wraiths. I wonder what would happen if you gave those dwarves a bit of liquid refreshment, even out the odds a bit.
Do not interfere with my games.
That should give them a bit of a kick. That will be what we in the evil profession like to call a trap.
You and your rat army are ruining my plans! Those heroes must be punished! They had everything. Fame, wealth, adulation. And they wasted it! Their suffering will bring me back!
Drat, sire! I know that creature from my demons, deities, and the damned lessons as a young minion. Can't quite put a name to it. Seems the more I think about it, the more the memory fades. Congratulations! You are master of the Golden Abyss, Dark Lord.
Entertaining, but you have yet to see my final act.
The minions have found a secluded gate, sire. I believe this is the Ruborian Desert. Watch the sand. It gets in all your crevices. Jewel must have a hideout around here.
You and you, over there. You two stay here. Why fight when you can pay others to do it for you? Everyone has a price.
She's barely left the crib. That young lady needs a smacked bottom.
I have a suggestion, sire. When you find Jewel, don't kill her.
What?
That little flibberty-gibbet knows much of these lands. Capture her and I think I can persuade her to be a little more talkative.
What better object to steal than the one everyone wants? Can't imagine why. It's an ugly-looking thing.
I've managed to increase the energy of that tower gate, but not for long. If you can drive her across the gate, I will transport her to your tower. No place to run there.
What? Ah!
Good. Our guards are currently incarcerating her. It would make a rather splendid tower ornament, sire. I'm sure Mistress Rose is desperate to give it a good dust.
I beg you, bring the statue hither so that it may be returned to Evernight. You have done the elves a great service. We will not forget this.
The young lady has been restrained, sire.
Let me go! Do you know who I am? Do you know who I work for?
Spirited creature. A few days in my Iron Maiden will sort that out.
Look, wait. I don't do pain. The wizard, he wanted me to pinch the statue. No idea why he even paid me. Ha! I would have done it for free. There's nothing like the rush of the steel. That's Khan. He's coming for me. I wouldn't want to be you right now.
That warrior isn't happy that you snatched his lady friend, Lord. He's attacked Spree. You must stop him before he kills all your worshippers.
She's certainly impertinent, like my sister, only with some actual talent.
Help us! He's destroying the town! Come on!
Hey! Hey! We didn't mean to betray you, sire. It just sort of happened.
We were weak. Forgive us. Let us worship you again, sire.
They have the loyalty of potatoes, sire.
I know you! You took her away from me! You make Khan angry! You hide it for him! He wants to hurt her! She is mine! He cannot stop me! You cannot stop me! I will crush you and the old man! I will find her! I protect. She needs Khan. Jewel!
Strike, Master! Finish him! return of the Overlord, the one true evil. Oh no, not you, the real Overlord. Yes. I've always been loyal to evil. I don't ask questions. Evil is as evil does. Welcome back, sire.
I am home. Even if I did have to hitch a ride inside this wizened and weary body. I believe you've met my daughters, Velvet.
I barely recall him, Daddy.
She has been most useful to me. And then there's Rose. Sadly, she has not been so cooperative.
As if I could side with someone that thinks my sister is useful.
You thought you'd killed me, didn't you? You and your hero friends? But I'd planned a little trip, you see. Really get under good skin. Literally. That fool wizard thought he'd won, until I purged his very soul and became one with his mortal carcass.
Now that, you'll agree, is a cunning plan.
One by one, the others fell to my corrupting influence. Those walls of goodness, purity, obedience. One just has to know where to push. And as for you, you fell, and they left you behind in their desperation to become heroes. I gave you a second chance, a different path. You were of use to me, but now you're just in my way. Minions!
Master! We are your minions, sire! It was nothing compared to you, your supreme evilness.
I believe you've been borrowing my spells. No more. Now I shall eliminate your physical presence. You already dealt with the others for me, my little puppet.
Master, while you still have power left, I can speak directly to you. There must be a way to stop him. I've got it! The Tower Heart!
Rose, where are you going? Don't make me kill you. Did you have fun killing off your old friends? Don't you remember how they left you for dead? The tower remembers. It has absorbed their whinings, their betrayal of you. Listen to them.
Is he dead? Surely no one could have survived that fall.
We must help him. He fought beside us. There may still be a chance.
No, we gotta go. Take what we can and get out of here.
He's right. We've vanquished the evil. He has earned his rest. Leave him.
Then my minions found you, healed you, made you ready to become my successor, temporarily. Foolish girl, you have damaged the Tower Heart. Were the smart one. If only you'd joined me. No matter. Once I absorb your energy, I will restore it to its full power. Minions! You could have been a hero. Just look at you now.
I think I've managed to weaken the Tower Heart. You need to go after him, now. Get your minions back. That's the only way you'll stand a chance.
Yuck! That room is full of beetles. They're getting stuck in my boots.
Nothing like a little snack with your entertainment. Master! Master!
He may look like him, but that's not my father. My father was the wizard, the real wizard. Not that he was much of a father to begin with. He was the one who sent those raiders after me back in Castle Spree. He wanted me to join with him. I think you can definitely take him. Probably. Well, maybe. You can't let him take this tower. I was just making it comfy. Don't let him take my little cherubs. The minions are ours now.
Old Daddy never had time for us before. Always off smiting evil somewhere. New Daddy sees my potential. Daddy's going to buy me all the presents I want, especially the shiny ones. You really backed the wrong horse, didn't you, Rose? You chose her. Her? Are you blind? This tower reeks. That ugly old pixie can go for a start. I'm sorry. Who are you again?
He's been Overlord a lot longer than you, but you're a fast learner. I might even miss you. Don't be too despondent. You did quite well. If you defeat him, I'll gladly have you back. I mean, serve you. I must confess, you did impress me. You livened the place up. I've grown quite fond of you, so try not to die.
The good always want to be heroes. They're so predictable. So are you. The good. They don't know how close to evil they really are.
And so the evil Overlord defeated the other evil Overlord, and the land rejoiced. His domain flourished. Evil became a part of everyday life. His minions went forth and multiplied. The people were in awe of their great leader. He, his mistress, and all their little minions lived happily ever after. The very land itself bore the mark of his corruption. The people lived in fear. They spoke his name in whispers. He killed, pillaged, and destroyed without mercy. He became evil incarnate. But evil will always find a way. The Ruborian desert is bristling with evil energy, Dark One. It must be the source of all these abysses that have been popping up like they own the place. I have taken the liberty, sire, of transporting the abyss stones to this gate. They resonate with the same energy. Perhaps they may just tweak the little devil open. That gate is locked, sire, but it resonates with evil energy. Perhaps the proximity of the other abyss stones might coax it to unlock. Fasten your boots and warm up your fireballs, O Lord. The power behind this one is greater than anything we've encountered. Quickly, Master! Ready your minions! You made it, sire! Good, good! It's so tiresome having to scrape up your Overlord when he's splattered all over an evil abyss. I keep getting this nagging feeling in the back of my mind, sire. A scab of a memory I just can't pick.
You! I know you! You took her! You took my little sugar plum! Come here, I'll tear you apart with my teeth.
Well, if it isn't our old friend Khan. Looks like his anger has literally blown him to pieces. It's the Temple of the Forgotten God, sire! So this must be the Infernal Abyss! When this deity's former spouse, the Mother Goddess, found him in the arms of another, she cursed him. Anyone who tries to remember him starts to forget him. That's almost as bad as death for a god. The curse must be weakened the closer you get to his lair. The overeating, the play, those females. He must be trying to claw his way back into the world, making every creature suffer as he does. The gates are open, Master. Time to put a little hurting on that meddling deity.
It's like to be forgotten, sub-creature. Once my name was spoken in whispers. It brought dread to this land. Now that petulant goddess wishes my name lost in the mists of time. No more! I will awaken their nightmares, their darkest memories. They will remember me, and they will remember what they feared. Your death was meant to free me. You want the infernal abyss? Take it. May it be your eternal prison.
Hello, sire! Are you there? I'm getting some kind of interference. If you can hear me, Master, I have seen evil masters come and go, exploded, disintegrated, immolated, even one time eaten by a giant weasel. But I admit, I had a soft spot for this last one. Now, he may still find a way to escape the infernal abyss, but we may have to find a new master. Well, evil always finds a way.